Right, hello and welcome to a impromptu pop-up stream. I was supposed to do one earlier this week, Tuesday, but didn't really feel like it. And then I was going to do one on Wednesday and then Friday. But, yes, the week hasn't gone according to plan. But yes, I was given this by my ex-next door neighbour, who's got her own place now. She promised to buy me this and she got it me. So let's get into it. Let's get my tray out. So which end do we... How do we get into it? Ah, there we go. So yeah, as you can see in the chat, I've put the Discord link and I've also put my YouTube channel link. So if you miss the stream, I will be uploading it to YouTube so you can watch it there. Oh, looks like we've got paper bags. Yeah. So yeah, I've been after this set for a while, so to go with the orchid. So yes, right. And this time we have numbered bags. So bag 1. And they never open properly. So I mean, why put a rippable bit that doesn't rip? Right. And we have a little mini bag. I won't say Merry Christmas just yet because I might be doing another stream next Tuesday, the day that I would usually be streaming. Get another one in before Christmas, and that one will be the Ferrari F1 car. So there's none in there left. Right, let's take some of the big bits out. Got like a circular base. Let's get the other tray. Separate some of these big bits out. Ooh, lots of clear bricks. Right, we're down to small ones. Right. So yes, as I may have said before, this set is part of the set that's called the Four Gentlemen. In Chinese history, these 4 plants signify the 4 seasons. So you have the chrysanthemum, the plum blossom, then the orchid that I've got, and then this one, the bamboo. If I have the spare money, I might get the other 2. So shall I read these out? Lucky bamboo. A familiar presence in nature and gardens, the bamboo is also seen as a popular art motif. In a tradition that spans more than 1,000 years, it is often portrayed in ink and wash paintings as part of a classic quartet of beautiful plants known as the Four Gentlemen, or the Four Noble Ones. Together they represent the virtues and continuous circle of the seasons: the bamboo, summer; the chrysanthemum, autumn; the plum, winter; and the orchid, spring. Able to bend without breaking in harsh winds, the bamboo stands for humility, honesty, and loyalty. Ooh, okay. I did not know that. And then we've got another little bit. A natural blessing. Creating Lego decor that draws inspiration from nature is a relaxing and rewarding way to set your imagination free. As a symbol of a long life, the graceful bamboo endures the trials and tribulations of the elements with integrity and strength, and invokes our own resolve. Traditionally, giving and receiving a bamboo plant is considered a lucky blessing of abundance and wealth. As you build, you can adjust your Lego lucky bamboo leaves to mimic a gentle sway in the breeze, or allow it to be perfectly still. Maybe you will even find a hidden token of luck along the way. So, there we go. So we start with the circular disc, and excuse me. So we start with these little 2x2s with the raised bit, and then the bits on the end. So there you go on each. And then a little semicircle on each end. Yeah, I would have started the stream a little bit earlier, but I had to wait for my washing to finish spinning. Because if I'd have started my stream and the washing had finished, it'd be sat in the washing machine. And I don't like washing sitting in the washing machine for ages because it has a chance of going mouldy. So here's the other two bits. There we go. So I hope you're all doing well out there. I hope your Christmas holiday preparations are nearly complete. Don't want people stressing, running around trying to get the last few things sorted, presents and shopping. There's the last little bit. There it is. So two chunky black 2x4s, brick. So they sit across the middle. Hello Swampy, you alright mate? Rattle rattle, yep. Yeah, I've been meaning to do this for a while. Like I say, I was supposed to do a stream earlier this week, but I didn't quite get round to it, so... I just thought if I'm not doing anything else on Sunday, I'll get one done. Because, again, I'm starting to get a bit of a backlog with sets. What you building? I'm building the bamboo. Cece from next door, well, he used to live next door, gave me got me the bamboo set to go with the orchid that I built earlier this year. So yeah, that's what it will look like. Do you know what I mean? And it seems like B&M are the only place that have got discounted Lego. When I went round town with CC to look for this, we went everywhere. So we went to Toyland, we went to Entertainer, we went to Game, W.H. Smith's, and they were all 25 quid. You'll have more to the egg. What have you got then? You'll have to leave it a surprise. As long as it's one I haven't got. But then, like I say, I haven't been going the last couple of weeks before Christmas. I haven't been going as mental as I have in October and November. Nice. It's a surprise. Well, yeah, it wouldn't be Christmas otherwise, would it? So, turn that over and we put these little legs. So, wait a minute, how do they go on? Do they go on like that? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So, you free on Xmas Eve for a little drinks boot after I've done shopping? No, unfortunately I won't be. I'm going to be in the Golden Cross. If you want to come in the Golden Cross and join me and Jen and Aaron, yeah, we'll be in the Golden Cross on Christmas Eve. Having my Christmas dinner. Well, my first of two. Right, so that's all the little legs done on the base. I think the one by the Slug and Letter, or was it the Newton Cucumber? Sort of just off the start of the high street, so opposite the church. If you could get down here, mate, do you know what I mean? You could, but yeah, it's me and my friend and my ex Jen Star in the Discord. Oh, hang on. Right, so we got two. She wanted to go for Christmas dinner, so it's become a thing the last couple of years. May the Fonzie be with you all this day. Thank you. And speaking of which, there we go, shout out to Lego with Fonzie. If you haven't followed him, he is a very jolly chap. And he's even more mental about Lego than I am. He's been trying to sort out the logistics of, was it 30 square foot of Lego that he's going to display at Bricktastic next February in Manchester, as far as I'm aware. But right, we're all bearded idiots here. I'm a bearded idiot. Swampy's a bearded idiot. Right, and then finish the corners with these little 2x1s. Ooh. So that starts the bottom. I think that will connect onto the top of there. So is that what's all done on this page? Yeah, I think so. Right, so we have a 1x6, and then we've got these little double-sided 2x1s. So they all go through. There's loads of these. Ah, right, okay, there's lots more. So, and then so what's everyone there? I'm thinking of buying one. There's the only one that they have in Morrison's, because I haven't seen many of them around. But there's the what is it? Is it the Chrysler LMP car? And it's about, I think it's about that big. But the bonus is, because it's Hot Wheels and it's Mattel, you get a Hot Wheels version of a little Matchbox Hot Wheels size car to go with it. Yeah, I'm hoping, like I say, if they might have them on clearance in Morrison's after Christmas. So at the moment they're £20. So I was tempted at that price for a straight £20 note. So right, and then okay, is that the clear bricks? Would seem so. Yeah, there's a Maserati, a Ford pickup, and a Chevy 69. Yeah, I think in Toy Town. Oh, right, I think those are all the bigger scaled ones. I'm saving my birthday gift cards for 1st January as there's 2 new Technic cars. Ooh, medium or big ones? You know, like the sort of, because the ones that you were building were like kind of like that big. They looked cool. Yeah, they're a big. Yeah, the one, like I say, because it's only a straight 20 quid. It's I don't know what the scale is, whether it's 1 to 20, or if it's like the Airfix models, which will like 1 to 72. That's what the scale is with those usually. Saw them in the Lego Speedster sets too. Yeah, medium, the big ones can't afford. Yeah, fair enough. Lots of see-through 2x1s, so they go on the bottom of there. Right, and then we've got some of the gold trim. very nice. So that, one of them on either side. With another bit of tile. Oh, is that the same colour? It's supposed to be the same colour. I don't know. The Asphalt Legends Technics. Are they proper Lego? Because do you know what I mean? I've played Asphalt Legends. It's a game on Xbox, isn't it? So is that? There we go. That's the right colour. So I've got the gold trim all the way around. I think, yeah. And then we've got to do that another 3 times. I have the Valkyrie. Yeah, I remember that I was watching you build the Valkyrie. And the FXX, yeah. FXX is one of my favourite Ferraris. So, more of these. Oh. I don't know, was the Valkyrie green or was it sort of like bluish turquoise? I'm not sure. I think it was the bluish turquoise one. Ooh. Right. And then all of the clear ones. Turquoise, yeah, I thought so. That was a really nice set. Right. Number 3. Plus, now you're here, Swampy, I was going to ask you, is what we've been talking about, am I able to come up on Monday night? For deliveries? Yeah, cool, nice one. Yeah, okay. Oh, wicked. Get that sorted just before Christmas and I will be happy. I've got to go. I'll miss you after I finish. Yeah, no worries. Thank you for popping along. Yeah, man. It's not going to be that. It's not going to be a hugely long one because it's not a big set. It's only it's 325 pieces, but it's deceptive. Right. So those all those 4 pieces. What do? We take this bit and we connect all of these. So. Okay, right, so I'm having a break from building as I'm wearing a wrist splint due to... okay, well you said you were gonna have a break over Christmas from it. You've done a lot of building. So... is it still upside down? Yeah. Break from streaming, yeah. Why? Because you would rather be streaming and building, and the break is you don't like having this so much of a break because you like building, which is fair enough. It's why I've become a kind of addicted to building and filming myself build, because I get such a buzz out of making a video from it that, do you know what I mean? It's like sometimes when I have a week or 2 off, if I'm not feeling particularly good one week, that's why I do the little in between straight to YouTube videos, because that keeps me going. That so I don't get withdrawal symptoms. It's why I get the magazines, the Lego magazines with the little mini builds, because that's an opportunity to do another little YouTube video. I've still got the second little mini set. I'm getting a Bowser Lego build ready. Nice. When I finish this bag, I'll show you my Christmas present, and that's what the Boxing Day brick building bonanza is going to be all about. Because I am so happy that I managed to get 40 quid off of it. So instead of it being 160, it was 120. Because I didn't think I'd be able to get it, and then when I realised, when I realised I had money left over, and I thought actually, I might be able to get this. Right, so there's a little stand. I don't know, actually, I'm not quite sure if that sort of... Let's have a look at the box. That forms the basis of the ring at the top of the base. So yeah, I might as well show... Ow! Stretch my legs. But yes, I might have to rearrange the view of the camera. Point it up. But yes. If you can see what the view is on my laptop, but yeah. that is Soundwave, and I cannot wait. I'm like a little child in a candy shop. I know, it's the biggest set that I've got now so far. Before it was the Millennium Falcon that my mod and my best mate Swampy got me last year for my this year for my 50th, and that's really what kicked off the kicked off all of this building and buying sets. I think that one was nearly 900 pieces, and this one, the Soundwave, is 1505. So yeah, I'm going to have a lot of fun on Boxing Day. So, what have we got these little bits? So, we've got these little quarter donut pieces. So they connect in between like that, and they go all the way around. There we go. Forms the bottom ring, and then okay, what's them little corner pieces to fill out these little corner pieces here. So we have little one brick, but it's got holes all the way around. The only one who hasn't is at the bottom. So is that yes, it's gold. Gold. The taste of it, the smell of it. I love gold. Does that go? Yeah. So instead of a cheese wedge piece, it's tiny little triangle. So is that what it's, yeah? So how does this go in? Sits like that, does it? There we go. So it just sits in the corner, and then is that straight? That's quite a cool way of making sure that it's finished off. Right, so we do that again. Oh, fiddly. Right, there we go. Sits perfectly in there. Right, and again. Right. illustrator. No worries. Hope it's tasty. So we've got free Christmas music courtesy of next door. Right, so that's all four corners done. Yep. On to the next part. Okay, oh, excuse me, a bit of a runny nose. Right. A filler. Ooh. It's a nice little bit of printed design. Very intricate. Very nice. So, where's that go then? And then we got these clear 4x1s. So right. And then we got these little baubles. So they sit on the corner, I think. Or no. Put that on a little clear stud, and then that sits in the corner. I think these are to signify the little pebbles. At the base of the plant. Right, there we go. Baubles. Right, and then so they sit on the top there. So imagine there, this is the top ring. See my friend, I look forward to seeing this finished. Yeah, well, I'll have photos on Discord, and I'll be uploading the Twitch VOD to YouTube as always. Enjoy your food. Right, so that's on the top of there. Yep, I always take photos. It's just got to be done. pieces. I just got myself a microwave meal today because I couldn't be bothered cooking. Right, so that's all them corners. So I imagine, yes, we have the rest of the donut pieces. So they go round like that. Oh, excuse me. Right, so we've got that bit, and we've got the base. Now we need the plants. So, bag 2. I've got a couple of spare bits. Oh, we have 2 little mini bags in this big bag. Right, let's... Yes, still going to need the second tray. So we'll open the... the 2 little bags. Oh, whoops. Oh, I lost a bit. Right. Right. So we have lots of little green bits. And it looks like we've got 3 different... Is that the same shade? No. So we've got 3 different shades of green. Very cool. And then we put all the big bits. Right. So we've got all the stems and the leaves. I like the shape of them, they're cool. Right, so so we have this funny looking bit. Right. So and then got these 1 bricks with the crosshatch going through the middle. And then we've got, yeah. Right, so how does that go on? That goes on like that, I presume. Like that. so that's that built up. And then a dark grey 1x6 along the top to make it stable. So, what do we do now? We... another one of them across the middle, and then I've got a 2x1 with a cross hatch through the middle, and then one of them either side, and then a little arched piece, and that sits on the top. Okay. So okay, does that sit like that? I think that's what it's telling me to do. Yes. Right, okie doke. So now on to the stems. Okay. So we've got these. Ooh. But then we've also got these little half bricks. So and then one of them on the side. And they're a classic piece. I remember using them years ago. So that goes on the side there. Weird printed piece. It's like the end of the stem of the bamboo. So that sits on the top of there, and then we get the rod, and then that goes through like that. Okay, I've got one of these unusual pieces as well. So that goes on like that. So two of those, and then a little one with a hole in the top. And apparently that goes right, and then we do that again, put another one of those on. So we've basically done 1, 2, 3, 4, and then another one of them on the top. And then we do an extra big one. So do 2 more of those. Ooh. And then 2 of the single ones. And then the one with a hole on the top. And then that sits on like that. Ooh. So there we go, we have the bamboo stem. So it would seem that goes on like that. So yeah, there we go. On to the second stem. Same as the first stem, one of those and then one of those on the back. And then another printed piece. And then we've got a red rod. We've got a red rod instead of a black rod. So that will go in there. And then we've got more of these things. Oh, whoops. So that's the second stem done. So that goes like that. the third and last stem. And then we've got a small rod, so that goes in like that. Right, so that's that bit then. And that goes in like that. So now we're on to the shoots that come out of the side of the stems. We got these little pasta shell pieces and some little studs with holes in. So goes on like that. And then we got these little rods. And they sit on the top there. And then I've got these little cool pieces. Very cool. So they sit on the top of there. No, they go all the way to the bottom. Ah, okay. And like that. And then like that. And then another one. At a right angle, like think. And then, alright, we've got these little grabbers. So they go on. Like that. And then two at the top. So like that. So you've got some little stems. Right. And you've got these little tiny red rods, and they go in there. And then that fits. Alright, okay. So you do 3 of those, so it's identical. Another one done. Right, so there's all 3 stems done. So put those little bits in. Oh, there we go. Another one of them. And then they go on each of the stems on them. So that one goes in the side of there. And that the side of there. And that one in there. So now for the leaves. Right. There we go, there's the leaves. So, sit on the top like that, and then another one on the top. And a little curved piece so that stays like that. There we go. And we do that 9 times. So thank you for the follow, Nico Bear. Much appreciated. Right. Getting close to the finish. How many have I done? I've done 5. Right, okay. Oops. Right, that's one. So, what next? So, they all clip on. So, that clips on there. Try and get this right. Hang on. So, and then, oh, I don't know. Let's put it that way. Yeah. So they have, it would seem they have the lighter green facing outwards. So, oh, whoops. Last three. So, right, and then, yes, we've got the little rest of the pebbles in the bottom of the tray. So we've got these little bits, flat tile, circular, and then a slightly domed. spare bits we've got. And then we just sort of randomly arrange the little pebbles in the bottom. Yeah, they look cool. Oh, hang on. Oh, stretch my legs a little bit. Right, so that should go. So it's a case of, let's put, oh, whoops. Let's empty them out. And then let's see if we can put this together properly. Right. Oh, excuse me. Arrange those so that the circular bits are facing upwards. There we go. All done. Yep. We are finished. That was a cool little build. Didn't take as long as I thought it would. Only an hour and 20 minutes. Right. So let's give you the view. So, yeah. Yeah, very cool. Yes. It's very cool. Looks just like a bamboo plant. Oh, excuse me. Right. Let's see if I think I'm just gonna end this stream, not raid out. So, I hope you all liked the build. Very cool design. Make it look like bamboo. Hope you enjoyed the build. And I shall probably see you next Tuesday when I will be doing the Formula 1 Ferrari car. And then after that will be Boxing Day, when we have the Boxing Day brick building bonanza, which will be the Transformers Soundwave set. I hope to see you there. So, thank you very much for watching, for stopping by, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.